Steve, 3 games unbeaten.
Yeah, slightly frustrated to be honest with you. We started slowly. I didn't think there was any real life in the game for the first half an hour, and I was desperately trying to get the lads to inject a bit of pace and do things a bit quicker and lift the tempo of the game and try and pass through the thirds a lot quicker. And it kind of clicked after about half an hour. Got Darren Stevenson on the ball, which we weren't able to do early doors. And the minute we did that, we created a good chance and then scored the next chance. And then that was just the plan was to do the same second half, but for 45 minutes and really lift the tempo. But obviously the decision changed that. I don't really blame Simon too much. It was a bad ball back to him. I'm pretty sure in the same situation I might have done a similar thing. But I was really disappointed with the way the free kick went in and the positioning of the wall, and maybe I'll have to have a look at it again, but maybe even the bravery of the wall. And we still had probably better chances than they did as the game went on, but it's very difficult as we proved when we played Fylde, a similar situation.
Your thoughts on the sending off? I mean, he's on a booking, so he's walking on eggshells to a degree, isn't he?
You are, but I think when you've played the game and you know, because you've been in them positions yourself a lot of times, it is literally a split-second decision. I've no doubt he'd regret it. But you think with it happening outside the box, you might have got away with it a little bit, as in us not conceding. But when you can't set up a wall and again, I'd have to have a look at it. But then you're in trouble really. So it is a split-second decision. I'd have to have a look at it back.
And then for about 5 minutes, their confidence rose, because they look like a side who are low on confidence. It rose, but then you sort of suppressed that and came more and more into it again.
Yeah, I think we turned down chances to play. I think we went a little bit direct. I put the young lad on up top just for some energy and some legs, and he did. I thought he did great on his league debut. Yeah, considering he played 90 minutes yesterday, so I'm pleased for him. And Matty Williams has been very good, and there's a lot of very good players, so they've obviously been doing well from that side of things, and I think they'll all get better with experience. But he's really he's really given us a bit of energy today, and I'm pleased for him.
3 games in, have you had time to assess the squad now, what you need to do? I've got to ask the obvious question. Obviously, the one player out this week. Are there going to be more players going and players coming in?
Well, the thing is, it's a situation where to be able to get players in, I'd have to move players out. So that side of things, I'm hoping we've got one over the line tonight, an attacking player. I thought we were quite defender heavy when I got here, so there'll probably be a couple of defenders. We'll need to have a discussion with them about their futures, and then got lots of sort of irons in the fire going the other end, going forward. I think we've got some good midfielders, really good midfielders. Robbo, Paddy done well today. Declan and Glenn's are really good footballers. I just think we need a little bit more options up the top end of the pitch, the cutting edge part.
You've obviously got names at the back of your, I'm not asking you. You've got names at the back of your head who you want to bring in, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, yeah. But it's difficult because there's a lot of clubs. A lot of clubs are really short players this time of year anyway. But certainly with what else is going on in the back. So it's not as easy as just making a couple of calls and it just clicking over the line straight away. So we're working hard on it, but we're hoping, as I said, we've got one over the line today, and I would like to think by next Saturday we might have a couple more.
And what about the future for the remainder of the season? I mean, you brought a young lad who'd given him his debut today. Have you had a chance to assess the youngsters at the club as well? Yeah,
I've certainly had a chance to. I mean, I've only literally been in the door just over a week, but the lads that I've been able to have a look at that have actually trained with us have all impressed me. They've done really well. But as I say, it's until I get games, until I can get to watch them in games and things, you don't really get a full chance to make decisions on them. But I certainly think that one of the ones that have been in and around the first team have got really bright futures.
Are you enjoying the club?
I am, yeah, absolutely. I was dying to get back into football as quickly as possible, but it had to be the right club, and there was a couple of other options that I decided weren't the right club, but this certainly really appealed to me. So I'm enjoying my time here. I know that there's lots more to do, and I know that there's loads of scope for improvement with this squad.
This is the time of year for resolutions. What's your resolution for Chester and the future of 2022?
Just climb up that table as high as we can, and I think getting a bit of momentum. Obviously, a little bit of shift today with the momentum, but I think largely they've impressed us since I came here, and I think we can. I think we can do well this season, but I don't want to put an actual position on it. But there's lots of points to play for. I'm optimistic.
Steve, thanks for talking.